Hello friends! For the Spanish knot, I'm using some really fine crochet thread. You can also use embroidery thread. I'm just like to use this because it's tightly woven. It's going to help our thread stay together when we're using this stitch. I'm going to bring my needle up on the right side guideline and set my working thread to the left. Then I'll bring the needle back down through the fabric on the top of that center guideline. So my working thread crosses over itself and then it'll form this little loop. Now you want to hold that little loop in place as well as you can, just loosely on the top of the fabric. Then we'll bring our needle up through that loop on the left side guideline. And then we'll pull the thread through and this will create a little twisted chain stitch. Now I'm going to bring that working thread just over to the right side of the fabric, and then I'll bring the needle down through the center line just above the first stitch. So our working thread crosses over itself, forming another loop. And you want to make sure you just have one loop, so I'm just going to unwind my thread a little bit here. Then I'll do the same thing I did on the other side. So I'm just bringing my needle up inside the loop on the right side guideline and pulling the thread through. Now I'll repeat that process by bringing the working thread to the left, bringing the needle down on the center guideline just above that second stitch I made, leaving that loop on the top, and coming back through. And then you'll repeat that for the entire length of the line, and once we get there I'll show you how to end the stitch. So once you make your last loop, you can just bring a small securing stitch over top and tie a knot on the back of the fabric, and there you go. In theory it's a little tricky, but once you try it, I promise it's not as hard as it looks. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next time.